Get ready. Get set. It's time for the basement view. Well, hey, what's going on? How's everybody doing today? It's me. I'm back. I think I'm back. Feels like I'm back. Anyway, hey, what's up, Ronnie? I gotta tell you. Woo. Mm. Boy, we had an interesting weekend, didn't we? I gotta say, I had an interesting weekend anyway. Um, as a few of you know, today is my birthday. And yesterday, I did a little partying. Hey, what's up, Carmen? Thank you. Um, yeah, that orange one is on the on. He's on the road. Yep. What's up, James? Hey, I gotta tell you. Oh, speaking of my birthday, someone, um, some really nice one, sent me a birthday present today. There was no indication of who it was. It sent me a electric blanket. I thank you to whoever it was. I got a feeling it might have been my friends down in Florida. That's what I'm thinking. Anyway, thank you very much, whoever you were. And inside the box, inside the box was this little nifty thing. If you can see that. And listen to this.
I just wanted to wish you a happy birthday. I would never say in your case that you're fired, so I'll just say you're hired.
I gotta tell you, I'm keeping that. Thank you, Elise. I gotta keep that. That's a blast. um, so yeah, and I gotta tell you, I'm doing really good. I'm doing a lot better than my next door neighbor's mailbox, and that's all I'm gonna say about that. Thanks, Charles. Oh man, funny stuff. Anywho, what's up? What's up, Monty? Hey, I hope I can get 100 more out of it. Oh man, funny stuff. So, on the way to a Nazi rally this weekend, did you hear about the rally? Did everybody hear about the rally? Oh, it wasn't you all. Man, I just I just knew. I just knew it was y'all. Oh well. I guess the mystery continues. Yeah. I hope I do live to be an old man. For those that don't consider me old now. Oh, that rally. I gotta tell you. Now, it has been said that Trump and his supporters are racist. That's been said. Whether you believe it or not, well, that's up to you. Me personally, I happen to know they're racist simply because they say racist shit all the time. Now, a lot of people don't hear them. A lot of people do not hear them when they say the racist shit. So they go, well, I didn't hear him. Okay? Well, anyway, he put on a massive rally at Madison Square Garden yesterday. And, well, they kind of said all of the quiet shit out loud. So tonight, I'm going to keep it short, and I'm going to play just a few tidbits of some of the stuff that was said. Now, if you want a certain ethnic group to vote for you, you probably shouldn't start your rally insulting everybody in that group. Okay? Now that's just off the top of my head, you know. Words to live by from me. So let's have a look at just some of the things that was said during that rally.
This stuff is really, really crazy. We're right there by a wide open border. Where are my proud Latinos at tonight? You guys see what I mean? It's wide open. There's so many of them. It's absolutely incredible. Believe it or not, people, I welcome migrants to the United States of America with open arms. And by open arms, I mean like this. And these Latinos, they love making babies too. Just know that. They do. They do. There's no pulling out. They don't do that. They come inside, just like they did to our country. Republicans are the party with a good sense of humor. Free speech is under attack, people. I host a show, and each week I get updates what words we're allowed to use and not use anymore. It's happening.
Don't know what happened there. Guess we had a fart. So we'll see what I can get to go on there. Don't know why that froze up like that. Let me see if I can get this to go.
The past few years, it's a real thing. You know, there's a lot going on. Like, I don't know if you guys know this, but there's literally a floating island of garbage in the middle of the ocean right now. Yeah. I think it's called Puerto Rico. Okay. All right. Okay. We're getting there. Now, again, normally I don't follow the national anthem, everybody. This isn't exactly a perfect comedy setup. There's some people here. All right. Very good. I like it. I have other policies that I think it should be implemented as well. Like me personally, I think football should be all year round. Yeah. So many great athletes. I don't know about you guys, but I think that Travis Kelce might be the next O.J. Simpson. Feels good in here. The other side's got a lot of crazy endorsements. Swift, Eminem, Leo DiCaprio, Beyonce. Every day the Democratic Party looks more and more like a P. Diddy party. Oh, okay. Okay, that's what you guys want. All right, heck yeah, it's a cool black guy with a thing on his head. What the hell is that, a lampshade? Look at this guy. Oh my goodness. Wow. I'm just kidding. That's one of my buddies. He had a Halloween party last night. We had fun. We carved watermelons together. It was awesome. You guys are... This is a groany little morning crowd, huh?
Now, you know, that was the first speaker at the rally. That was the first guy to speak. And I think he managed to insult everybody that he could think of. I thought this was a rally to get support. Somebody tell me. Now, the second speaker. I think he was the second, maybe not. But this is how I know this was a Nazi rally. This is how I know this was a Nazi rally. Because this next speaker literally told us it was a Nazi rally. Check it out.
Back from Clinton, huh? What a sick son of a bitch.
On his head.
Both. I'm in Israel and had the opportunity to break the Yom Kippur fast. Bibi Netanyahu. What an amazing night that was. Cried with Israelis in the streets. They listen to me from Jerusalem. They really do this like all of you listen to me, all of you. I get back and they go, Sid, you want to speak at this MSG thing? I go, sure. Out of character for me to speak at a Nazi rally. I was just in Israel, but I took the gig. She is some sick bastard, that Hillary Clinton, huh? What a sick son of a bitch. The whole fucking party, a bunch of degenerates, lowlives, Jew haters, and lowlives. Every one of them. Every one of them. Look at my city. Look at my city. Yes, this building is beautiful. You're all walk outside past about 10 o'clock at night here. If you're a pretty woman like my beautiful wife Danielle out there somewhere, you get punched across the face just for walking down the street. Who did that? Bill de Blasio, Eric Adams, shitty Democrat mayors. Andrew Cuomo, Kathy Hochul, shitty Democrat governor.
Now, that guy seemed a little angry. That guy seemed a little angry. Oh, by the way, I got to apologize. Got some kind of glitch going on. It happens. But that guy seemed like he was pissed. And he wanted to blame everything. Now, I don't know how Hillary Clinton got into this. Okay? I do not know how Hillary Clinton got into this. But somehow he worked her in. But when you come out and tell the world that this is a Nazi rally and people go on to support you, that kind of tells you the story. Okay? So, the people that follow Donald Trump right now cannot say they didn't know he was racist. The campaign cannot say we didn't know these people were going to say this. You know, this is not who we are. They can't say that. Simply because anybody approved to speak at one of these rallies has to submit what they're going to say in writing. Okay? Because it's got to be entered into their teleprompters. So they have a full accounting of what's going to be said at the rally. So they can't say, this is not who we are. Oh, yes, it is. You know, I got to tell you, these people are something else. Let's hear some more, if we can.
And that's where this game will be won. My name's Grant Cardone. I'm an educator, small business owner, and a real estate investor. And in February of this year, I came to this great city to make a real estate investment and had to discontinue the deal because of a scumbag liberal judge coming out with a $454 million judgment against Donald Trump. No, it needs to be bigger than that. Because, folks, here's the deal. I'm telling my wife I have to cancel these deals. And she says, why? I said, because if they can do this to a former president, a man that lived in this city, that built this skyline, what can they do to me? What will they do to you? This one decision, by the way, will cost this city, the city of New York, hundreds of billions of dollars of lost tax revenues.
Now, let's stop. He couldn't do business in New York because a judge made a judgment against Donald Trump. Now, Donald Trump was found guilty of fraud. If Donald Trump was found guilty of fraud, what's that got to do with him doing business? Or was he planning to be as fraudulent as Donald Trump? And said, oh my God, if they can convict this fraudulent motherfucker, I better not go there with my piddly shit. If they can convict a fraud of his magnitude, I know I ain't gonna get away with it. That's what it sounds like he just said. Now you tell me. That's what it sounds like this jackass just said. You know? Let's check it out.
Ever notice? Go to any of these blue Democratic liberal cities. Have you noticed that where they go, everything is more expensive? Everything. For instance, New York City, you have the highest rents in the country. You have the highest home prices in the country. You have the highest food prices, the highest transportation, and the most crime.
It's New York City. It's the biggest fucking city in the country. Okay. Look at this guy. Now look at this guy right here.
Thank you. Thank you very, very much. And welcome to the capital of the world. That's not me. That comes from Pope John Paul when he came to New York and said, "This is the capital of the world." No one could dispute it after that. New York City, this is the city I was the mayor of for 8 years. Sitting over there is my police commissioner, Bernard Kerik,
who is also a convicted felon.
Saved my life on September 11. And when I was mayor, I need to remind people the Yankees won 4 world championships. You think they need my help now? What the heck does Adams know about baseball? And de Blasio's so stupid, he doesn't know about anything. Oh, for the good old days when I used to be able to sit at Yankee games with Donald Trump. And George Steinbrenner would make us pay for our peanuts. No, he was a great friend of both of ours. And he shared in common with Donald Trump something that I know as the mayor that many people don't know, and they probably don't realize why I get so angry when he's attacked.
Now, just listen to this crock of shit right here.
And demonized. This is a very charitable, very good man. Yeah, I know he was a great president, but this is a very good man. He and George Steinbrenner would step up anonymously every time a police officer not just killed, but hurt. Every time a firefighter, not just killed, but hurt. Every time something horrible happened in the city, they would call, they would offer services, money, help, a hotel room. And when I wanted to make it public, they would.
Do you believe Donald Trump called anybody and offered any fucking thing? I don't think so.
No. Because they said that you got to save that. The credit you get for that, you get from God. If you make too much of it here, it gets used up.
And gentlemen.
All right. That was exhausting, listening to that bullshit. Donald Trump mentioning getting some kind of blessing from God? Really? Really, Rudy? All right. Now check this out. If you really want to check out a Nazi, I think this next guy will show you what a Nazi is.
Welcome to the stage, Senior Advisor for President Donald J. Trump, Stephen Miller.
Watch this guy carefully. Just watch him.
Hello, New York. Hello, Madison Square Garden. And hello to the United States of America, people watching in all 50 states. We are here tonight with a message for you. In 9 days, your rescue is coming. In 9 days, your salvation is at hand. In 9 days, Donald J. Trump is going to go back to the White House. We stand here today at a crossroads in the history of this nation, in the history of our civilization. This is a choice between betrayal and renewal, between self-destruction and salvation, between the failure of America or the triumph of America.
guess we won't hear the rest of that. Anyway, don't know what's going on with it this evening, but we'll get through it. But yes, these guys were simply, they just simply put on a whole, and this thing lasted, hours, right? Hours. And hour after hour, speaker after speaker. It was pure racist Nazi shit. So if you are supporting Donald Trump, if you know somebody supporting him, I'm sorry to tell you, that person is a racist. Because you cannot not be one if you're supporting this. That's all I got to say on that. I tell you what, I'm glad they put that show on. Because maybe some Puerto Ricans, maybe some other Latinos. Now, the funny thing about Latinos, and I've heard this directly from Latinos, I've talked to quite a few of them. And there are a lot of Latinos that will say something to the effect, well, they were talking about them, not us. They were talking about the Puerto Ricans, not us Mexicans. And I'm like, wow, okay. So some Latinos actually think they belong. Hate to be the bearer of bad news. When that guy said he welcomes Latinos by saying, no, go back, he was talking about you. Okay? So, anyway. I was going to shift a little gears. I had a little more to look at, but apparently it's not going to act right tonight. Maybe I'll try and fix that for later. But I was also going to go into the CRT thing again, just a little, just to get a little more of the definition out there. Because I don't know how clear I was the last time I spoke about it. But just to be clear on the definition of critical race theory, is the idea is that race is a man-made product. There's no such thing in natural biology as race. The word race was made up by people as a way to divide people. Now that's the one part. We're all biologically the same, and race only serves to divide us, those from them. And those who made up the words race and races made that up so one group could be better than another group. So here in America, this country being founded by scallywags that walked onto the shores of this country and decided that they were the master race of this country, be damned with those that was already here when they got here. They came and they had the idea of race on their minds, and they built a country, and all of the institutions within it were built with racist ideas. The ideas of racists. And in building all of these institutions and instituting these laws, they were designed to keep people that are non-white always unequal to white. Now that's the two main theories that critical race theory tries to investigate. You know, that's the scientific investigation. Let's dig into it to find out. So, like I said, if you know someone who does not want critical race theory to be studied any further, there's a reason. And usually that reason is we don't want to find out that that is true. Nobody wants the world to find out that this country was indeed built by racists for racists. Okay? So, like the one gentleman who spoke on the other video, he clearly acknowledged that the marijuana laws disproportionately caused black people to be arrested more than white people. Now, he acknowledged that fact and then went on to say he did not believe in systemic racism. Well, if you have a system that has laws like the marijuana laws and blacks are arrested more than whites, that is systemic, isn't it? That is the definition of systemic racism. So you can't acknowledge that it's happening and then say you don't believe it's systemic. So again, I just say when you hear people talking about this stuff, listen very carefully. They're talking really fast. Those that are against the study, they talk really fast. Listen and put every word together. And that's where you'll find the truth. So anyway, I'm going to cut this short right here. I do appreciate y'all for spending some time with me, especially on my birthday. Thank you for the birthday wishes. I guess the search goes on for whoever sent me that. I got to tell you, I love it. Go keep that forever. Go keep that forever. I thank you. I might even do a little more celebrating, but it'll be right here in the basement. So, again, I appreciate y'all. I will be back Wednesday, 7 p.m. You all, take care.